Hi there, viewers and gamers alike out there, and welcome back for more of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic as we continue our story in progress. Whoops, wrong way. So, interesting stories to hear out of the crew from what I have so far in which is my home of the Ebon Hawk ship, which does feel like my home very, very much, and well indeed. I wonder if Han Solo had anything to say about this. He would flip over this to let him to have a ship like this. Mission.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Well, do you know anything, about the planet we're on?
I always heard Tatooine was nothing but a rock covered by a bunch of worthless sand. I can't even figure out why Zerka Corp set up their mining operations here. Sorry I can't be more help, you know. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Want to talk to you about you and your brother.
Don't tell me you believe Lena's lies. Griff might be working as a miner on Tatooine, but the rest of her story is Bantha Poodoo. You can't trust someone like her. At least Griff's free of her clutches. I'd like to go speak to the Zerka Corp rep on Tatooine if we have time. Maybe I can arrange to see my brother again.
Well, find your brother, Mission.
I just hope he's not in any kind of trouble when we do.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to come with me, I'm afraid, and so here we go. Exiting the Ebon Hawk, and I would like to have someone to come with me. Jolie Bindo and Mission Veo. That'll do nicely. Alright, ask party members about planets and plots. They may have valuable insights to offer. Of course, they do like to go into conversations with one another if that were to happen.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What do I get for my 100 credits?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
So may I ask, is there any way you can reconsider the fee?
I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable.
Okay, let's go back to my other question.
As you wish.
I'll pay the fee.
I thought you would. Without these fees, Zerka Corporation would have closed this port years ago. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Give me some background on Tatooine.
There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look.
Tell me about Zerka Corporation's operations here.
I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation.
Come now, friend. Let me in on the details.
I'm sorry.
And you stink. What is known about the history of the planet?
Very little. There are hints that it might once have been a lush world. but I can't picture it as anything but a desert. Native sentient species have no records going back that far. That was hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands. Of course, the native species are not very willing to tell anyone anything. They're barely more than animals.
What species do you mean?
The Sand People. They're vicious and attack outsiders on sight. More animal than anything, really. Maybe they know the history of Tatooine. Maybe they don't. Impossible to tell. They won't cooperate.
Have you had trouble with the Sand People?
Not personally, but they've given Zerka Corporation a rough time. It's hard enough mining this rock without suffering random attacks. I think the company has even put a bounty on them, but I'm sure not going to try for it.
Where can I get information about jobs like that?
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in Central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
Okay. Looking for very specific things. Who should I ask?
That's not much information.
I'm looking for older things, antiques, artifacts.
You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by Sand People soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
Okay. Actually, I really need to get going.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Funny how that guy answers. Okay. Time for Mission Veo to level up. Really well. Features. Sneak attack. Nice. Yay! Improved shot sniper. Let's see. Not bad. Skills of dexterity. Got it. Master Scoundrel's Luck. As an added bonus. So, this part of the episode is called Welcome to Tatooine. That's the docking bay guard, okay? So, yeah, I'm not gonna be bothered by the docking bay guard. Oh, a footlocker. Anything I can get out of the ordinary is very helpful. Huh?
Excuse me, have you seen a mechanic about? Short fellow, bald. I've been looking...
Well, I'll be a Wookiee's uncle. Davin Coatress?
Jolie? Jolie Pinto? Why, you old freak. Last time I saw you, you were still wandering the galaxy in that old tug. I thought you were dead, old man.
I crashed somewhere and decided to stay.
Yeah, I'll just bet. Damn, old man, you look exactly the same as the last time I saw you. You pickle well.
You're too kind. Not the young lad anymore yourself, I see.
What? Care to introduce your friend, Jolie?
What are you, deaf? His name's Davin. Old friend from my wanderer days. By the by, Davin, I really should be running off.
Of course, old man. Oh, wait. If you've been traveling in this sector, I suppose you heard about Sunry?
No, why? What's there to hear?
He's been picked up by the Selkath authorities on Manan for murder.
What?
That's preposterous.
I know. Melora is beside herself, as you can imagine. Maybe you could help them. I'm sure Sunray would appreciate a Jedi's assistance right about now.
Perhaps I will at that. It's up to my friend here, actually. I'm just tagging along.
Well, we could check into it when we're on Manan next.
I'd appreciate that. Sunry's an old friend. I'd hate to see him hurt.
Same here. Well, it was good to see you again. Give my regards to Alora if you see her.
I will. Be safe, old friend.
Well, it's good to see somebody with reminders. Oh,
Ucciua penki, tangi tuamaji, human act in ikatune. Baba
Let's see.
Hassan-shan. No ba muli?
yeah. Well, just show me what you have for sale.
Mia!
Thanks. It's just, you guys don't want to know. All right. What? Shipment? What shipment? What are you talking about? The Giza? What? Excuse me, did you say Giza? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, that's not my cargo. Are you serious? What? The fates seem to be conspiring against you. The disorganized port authorities on Tatooine appear to have shipped a delivery of Gizka to the Ebon Hawk's hold, and there doesn't appear to be any way to give them back. The dock worker mentioned that some of the Gizka escaped, which certainly doesn't sound too good. Great.
Leave me be. If I don't get these converters working, I lose my job.
Alright, you don't have to be so whiny. Let's go to Anchorhead. I guess this is my way of welcome to say, welcome to Tatooine. Your life is about to change from good luck to bad luck. Why is this happening to me? This is part 25. A Duros miner and Anchorhead tradesman.
No more supplies have been ordered for the Zerka outpost. Dunkashik doesn't.
Sharina Bizark? What?
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
May I ask, what do you need? I'm Leonardo Sparkle. I'll help if I can.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
What is a raid plate? And, may I... Where did you get it?
It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back.
Let's talk about what to do with this plate.
Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
Perhaps I will buy it from you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
I'll pay that and add an extra 200. Good luck.
700 credits. Oh, thank you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know what to say. I just don't.
Wow. Sometimes helping people feels pretty good, you know?
It does.
And how many more like you are there out there with no one to buy their plates, I wonder?
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
You're welcome. I gained light side points. But I may have lost 700 credits, but it's nice to give them away. Yay! A sand crawler mechanic?
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick.
Just want to ask some questions.
All right, but I'm not sure what I could say to interest you. I just work on the crawlers.
Describe your job and who you work for.
I repair the sand crawlers when they return from the mine. They get pretty banged up, even without the attacks.
What attacks do you mean?
The sand people attack them pretty regularly. Zerka Corporation is getting pretty sick of it, I hear. They've offered bounties on sand people for a while now, but few hunters take them up on it. Too dangerous.
Where can I learn about these bounties?
Try at the Zerka offices right here. They'd know.
When do the sand crawlers head out?
Oh, the big crawlers head out at dawn. That's so they avoid the bigger predators. The raid, I mean.
I see.
Doesn't help avoid the sand people, though. They attack pretty regular, no matter what Zerka Corporation tries.
What can you tell me about Tatooine and Anchorhead?
Well, it's a hole in the galaxy as far as I'm concerned. I doubt this outpost will last much longer. But that's happened before and will happen again. Anchorhead has been resettled a few times now.
Why have the previous settlements failed?
Well, Tatooine fools people. It looks like it might have a good supply of resources, but it doesn't. Before a company learns this, they've already set up communities to support operations they now can't afford. Company pulls out, cities dry up, and after a few years, someone that doesn't know why it failed tries again.
Zerka Corporation isn't doing well here?
No one is. I guess it looked like a promising mining planet, but the metal, I tell you, it just isn't right. I've been a mechanic my whole life, and I've never seen anything corrode as fast as Tatooine metal. It's why whoever was here before left, and why Zerka will leave, and why whoever comes next will leave.
That's all I need. Goodbye.
All right then, back to work, I guess.
Yeah, that's something I never expect. You know, it's a Jawa. Whoa, Jawa. Jawa. I see, a Jawa. Okay, I don't know how well you speak fast or whatever, but and whatnot and so forth. Footlocker. Yay, all mine. No one saw it. Yahoo! I took the credits and no one's gonna stop me. No one's going to stop me. Do. Okay, why not enter the Zerk office anyways? So, since we now know Griff is here, grenades are excellent against multiple opponents. Target the center of a group for maximum effect.
나보다 니 윙키스막 토마 와나쿤 베스 징파마 루리라 톡 징방 논킥 톡 닝자 무리라 라베스 우바바두 건시 동 농봉정 융양 동 카톡스막 델야.
What's going on here? Who are you?
구야미 주스쿠나 지트나이 이나쿤 마마 루리라 라치쿤 슬리모파토나 문디 활동가치 홍급이 나보다 니 윙키스막 토마 와나쿤 베스 징파마 루리라 톡 징방 논킥
They don't bother bringing it up. A protocol officer.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company? If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Looking for a miner named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
Are you certain of that? I would leave sooner if I knew.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
Yes, that sounds like him.
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
The Sand People?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So, your workers are all expendable?
Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
Is there some type of reward for saving him?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
Never mind, I want to ask you about something else.
Very well.
I want to ask about hunting licenses.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Why would I need a license anyway?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
So there's no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Why pay for the gaffy sticks, and why not their heads?
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good.
Okay. I will agree to do this for you.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
I'll go get it to it then.
Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
Alright. So, Zerka Corporation has given you permission to enter the Dune Sea on the condition that you stop the Sand People from raiding their mining interests. They want the Sand People chieftain's gaffy stick as proof. And according to Zerka Rep, on Tatooine, Griff was captured during a Sand People raid on one of the mining camps. Whether he is still alive is anyone's guesses. Funny how anybody would say that fast. Even though Jolie has joined my group, remains somewhat mysterious. Maybe I could speak to him about why he chose to come with me.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Yes. You never actually did say, Tell me about Sunry. How did you know him?
What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen Sunry for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunry I knew. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too, or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days. Got something on your...
Yes. May I ask, you never did actually say why you decided to come with me.
No, I never did I?
Let me guess. Are you always going to be this elusive?
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Well, move on to where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
No, really.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
Well... if that's too much to... No, I guess not.
There. Now, was that so hard? An old man has to be allowed some petty eccentricities. Nice to see you agree for once. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
Let's see. You know what my destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
What? No, tell me more of what you see.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. And that can't be all bad.
Nomi? Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
So, you are along as some kind of observer.
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
My gosh, okay, I get your point. So I prodded Jolie in an effort to find out why he decided to come with me. In the end, he did mention his adventuring days. Perhaps I could ask him about them later once I gain more experience.
Achua, Penky. Yun pati.
Let's see. What do you... I wanted to ask about the bounties.
Kakin siya nawa
Zerka Corporation?
chiwi ay ta.
Fine. I have to go. Bye.
Kakin siya nawa ba.
Ugh. Let's go to Anchorhead. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Only 3 planets remain. What's it gonna be? Don't you believe a word what Zerka Corporation said in there? There's always a peaceful solution to conflict. They are just lazy? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Zerka miners have been attacked by sand people, so the company Zerka Corporation wants them killed. They didn't ask you to do it. Sand people aren't animals. I've watched them. And they are intelligent. They must be a way to peacefully stop the attacks. I know it. But no one will try, of course. You can't even leave the city without Zerka approval, and they want the sand people dead. Let's see. Why would you know any better? Perhaps I'm no expert on diplomatic situations, but I know when there is a lack of due care for the environment and the residents of it. What would you have done? To the Sand people, it must have seemed like an invasion. There was no negotiations for territory or resources. I don't think the killing has been justified, but as a conversationalist, I'm hoping someone at least tries to talk this out. So, what would you suggest then? Communication. If we could just speak to them, but they don't talk, at least not in any language an average translator can understand. There was even a Jedi here a few years ago that couldn't seem to get through to them. I think they ended in blood too. Not saying it would be easy, but some has to try. Maybe with a real translation droid, not these old protocol scrap heaps walking around. Who would have a capable droid? They're pretty rare, even on world-stock worlds, but I'm sure I've heard something about an unusual droid in the shop here on Tatooine. I'm sure I heard Yuka Laka say that it could speak a Sand People dialect, although he saved Russ. With the droid, maybe you could talk to them. I wouldn't survive. Maybe with desert robes as a disguise, someone could get into their enclave. Where would that enclave you mentioned be? What? It's no secret that they are. The attacks get worse the further southwest of the Dune Sea you go. The people die on both sides. Where would you get robes to match theirs? I suppose you could take them off of the warrior raiders in the Dune Sea, but there's no way I'd survive anything like that. Plus, you would have to explain why you killed their warriors if you're trying to make peace, but I suppose there's no other way. Let's see. Maybe I'll look into it.
Kuyabi Juskuna Chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo. La boda ni winky smack toma. Wanna kun best chingpa ma rulira. Tok.
Dude, I believe you. It's not like I don't have a problem. So, journal entry added. So, Zerka Corporation is allowing me to enter the Dune Sea on the condition that I stop the Sand People raids, bringing them the Chieftain's Gaffy stick as proof. An alien conversationalist has suggested there might be a better way to stop the conflict if a sophisticated translation droid could be taken on the task. Not bad. Okay. I'm guessing there will be Dark Jedi as well, but I'm ready for that when it happens. Wrong way. Let's see. No, that's a door, but never thought I'm glad to be seeing on the planet of Tatooine, which is also the name of a city in Tunisia, if you want to know. Pretty interesting, huh? Uh-oh, I knew it, Dark Jedi. I just knew it. Oh boy, okay, I gotta be ready for this, cause never thought being welcomed on Tatooine would also be welcomed with Dark Jedi coming in my path. Bring it on!
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Here we go again. Get them off me! Stop! Uh-oh, they're using force choke. Oh no, you don't. He resisted. And they're gone.
What is it?
What?
I knew these Dark Jedi would be trouble. Yellow crystal. A double-bladed lightsaber. Nice. Awesome. A short lightsaber. Unbelievable. They could not stop me. More Jawas. Either that, I can't tell you're trigger happy or whatnot or whatsoever. It's just kind of weird. Can you please speak something else? No? Yes? Maybe? Then leave me alone! I don't know what's the deal with you. I mean, look at that. Destroy droid and force armor. Let's see. Incredible. Accept. Let's go, Juhani. Let's see. Stealth. That's better. Features. That's better. We got better armor coming along. Advanced throw lightsaber. We're good. Let's see. Oh boy. Another Jawa. A Jawa. I see. The Jawa's a little trigger happy. Aziz? Okay, could you be clear? I'm having trouble understanding you. Okay, why wouldn't I understand your true language? I have ears that do not... Oh, come on. What is it that you want, Jawa? A leader that stands before your tribe. I see. Giants made of sand, sand people? Giants are different for us. We're being smaller people of sand who are who I mean. So Aziz, what do you want me to do? There's no help given by asking the great group that digs with machines. All I ask that you find us and then bring away from the people of sand, then we will offer a trade with me, huh? Long as we scavenge among you on those that came before, we have things that you will like for this service. Okay, tell me about where your people are. I mean, why have they taken your people? Okay. The group we trade on are free. Okay. A few more questions, alright? Okay. Tell me about where your people are. Maybe I'll help. There's a place in the far south where they live, huh?
I'm thinking they're with the Sand People who live in the south. Either that or I need my ears cleaned.
Approach holds great fighting. Bring the tribe from in to out, and there will be payment in trade and thanks. Okay. A few more questions, I promise. Alright. Tell me about those that came before. Okay, I see. Settled over and over, also long ago ships fell after battles above. Find peace. You know, you talk really fast. I'm looking for something called a star map. Can you help? Aha, okay. Alright. You'll tell me after I help you? Why should I believe this?
That seems pretty convenient, but it won't hurt to look. We are going to look, right?
Of course we are. I think I'm gonna start. Alright. Okay. I'll expect payment if I do this, Jawa. Thank you, Aziz. I believe you know how to speak a language that I'm not familiar with. Wow. So Aziz says he knows where the star map is, and will trade you the information for helping rescuing his tribe members from the Sand People Enclave. So Griff and the others, okay? We'll do one more, and I do believe the droid shop. Yeah, we'll need to... Why? Because one more party member will be counted. I promise you this. Stealth mode requires points in the stealth skill and equip stealth field generator. Stop! Stop! Stop!
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query. Would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
You mentioned battle and protocol? Outline your functions.
Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Yukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat.
So why are you keeping information to yourself?
Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me.
Access to your memory is restricted?
Statement. Indeed, it is possible that the Ithorian placed the restraining bolt on me to prevent my return to a previous owner. It is also possible that the removal of the bolt will not restore memory functions. Without my memory, I do not know if I know the answer. Do not interpret this as a reduction of my worth, however. My capabilities are quite expansive.
So okay. How do I know you'll be loyal once the restraining bolt is removed?
Assurance. I am fully autonomous, but lack resources. I will grant loyal service in exchange for proper maintenance. As well, it is rare that I am able to utilize my full array of abilities. You seem likely to give me the opportunity to do so.
Why would you assume that?
Extrapolation. You are no farmer or diplomat. You are armed and comfortable as such. We will mesh well.
I see what you mean. Alright. I'll see about purchasing you.
Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining.
Does Yukalaka know you talk about him like this?
Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
Yes, Mommy. Droid for sale. I have spoken to HK-47, a droid eager to be purchased from Yukalaka in Anchorhead. It is a translator and an effective combatant. What do you have available here in your shop? What? Okay, let me ask you a few questions about HK-47. fine. You don't seem to know much about it. Why haven't you wiped its memory? Built to last. What functions have you tested? Okay. You don't seem to know much about it. Okay. I'm interested. What does the HK-47 designation mean? You have no clue? Okay, I'm interested. Let's talk price. Can I convince you to lower the price a bit? That was quick. Desperate to sell? Alright. 4,000 is fair. Yeah, Sand People dialect he'll speak. It's important because having him is part of the story quest. Because if you can't go to the Sand People village without this droid, you cannot continue further. It's important. Looking for exotics. Something called a star map. Okay, what do you have in stock besides droids? Just show me what you have. No artsy fartsy. Let's see. What do you have in mind? I'm trying to sell the mines. I didn't know you could sell the Mandalorian data pad. To be honest, I thought you can't, but I was wrong. Let's see. I guess there's nothing for me to sell. All right.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
What? Kill something for me?
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master.
Okay, travel with me now.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Creepy. And he is the last party member to join up. What do you know? Okay. Yeah, HK-47. Fair trade. Okay, that makes things a little icky. See, droid plating light type 1. Oh, I thought it was no. Alright, that's fine. Here we go. That's better. I thought I was not equipped. Energy field. Awesome. Shield disruptor. Stun ray. Droid motion sensors. Type 1. That's pretty good. But I do believe we're going to level up this guy. Attributes. Skills. Repair and security. We got it. Features. Battle droid logic upgrade. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, skills to level 13. Awesome, droid upgrade class level 3. He's got a bunch of usage. Droid up class level 2. Constitution. Computer use again. Skills. Repair. Sniper shot. Alright. Almost there. Keep going. Almost. Attributes. Skills. Battle droid logic upgrade. Whoops. One more level. Droid upgrade class level 3. Unbelievable. Alright. Now that we purchased him, we are good to go. And I do believe we are going to stop here for the time being. And don't worry, we're going to continue to pick up from where we left off. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And tell me, what do you guys think of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, whether it's loved or hated by viewers, or whichever works. So for anyways, this is Leo Wolverine saying and speaking as always, Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. And once again, may the Force be with you.